Well, let me tell you about one of the most uncomfortable questions you can ask somebody. Do you know what it is? Based on the title of this video, I know that you do. The question is this: how much money do you make? What is your annual salary? Or what's your total compensation package? We all wonder it. We all compare. Here in California, there's a website called Transparent California, where anybody in the public sector, it's on the website. But almost nobody talks openly about their income. So I decided to ask 100 people a simple question. What's your salary? I didn't want to judge them. I wanted to know the context for that income. I wanted to understand how money actually works in the real world. So I shot out a link and I got 100 people back with their individual stories. And what I learned surprised me. And honestly, it changed how I think about careers, income, financial decisions. It kind of changed everything about what I thought I knew about what people make. If you haven't already, smash the subscribe button and like this video. Why is salary taboo? Salary is one of the last remaining financial taboos. People will tell you their relationship problems, their health issues, their deepest secrets and insecurities, but not their income, which is interesting. Why is that? Why is their income so sensitive and secret? Here's why, I believe. Because salaries tie directly to identity. It really is the core of who people are and who they feel they are. We associate income with intelligence, success for sure, worth, because it's a real number, or status. And employers benefit from that silence. Can you imagine, like I think a YouTube video showed years ago, it was a comedy skit.
Bosses like Benny love it when you keep your salary a secret because it tilts pay negotiations in their favor.
When people don't compare notes, they don't negotiate. So that can be helpful for the employer. Secrecy protects companies, not workers. Here are the results of my study. Here's the big picture. Out of 100 people, the salaries ranged dramatically. Some earned under $30,000 a year. Others earned well into six figures. And here's the first big takeaway. Most people cluster, of course, as you would expect, in the middle. Average hides massive differences. Two people, same age, same city, same education, earning wildly different amounts. That alone tells you something important. Income is not just about effort. The most shocking pattern that I found out in my research is this: job title didn't predict salary nearly as much as I expected. Two people with the same kind of title could be separated by tens of thousands of dollars. Age didn't guarantee incomes either. Some younger people earned far more than people twice their age. Location mattered, of course, California, New York, but not always the way people think. And negotiation showed up again and again in my responses. The people who negotiated earned consistently more. So much more. And if you haven't negotiated a raise, check out my last video. What actually matters more than hard work? Well, hard work matters, but it's not this deciding factor. What matters more is industry choice, skill scarcity, timing, willingness to ask. Some industries simply pay more, even for average performers. Some skills scale better. I learned that some people position themselves in growing markets at the right time, so there is sort of luck involved. Effort without strategy leads to burnout. So here's a few myths that got decimated. A few of these common beliefs did not hold up. Myth number 1, loyalty always pays. Many of the biggest salary jumps came from job changing. Here is myth number 2, degrees guarantee income. Some of the highest earners didn't follow traditional paths. Here's myth number 3, talking about money is rude. The people most comfortable discussing money were often the most financially secure. Silence didn't protect anybody. Those 3 myths are worth this video all by themselves. What high earners did differently. Well, here's what high earners did differently. High earners weren't always the smartest or the hardest working, but they were more intentional. They negotiated offers. They switched roles strategically. They built valuable skills. They took calculated risks. They treated their career like a system, not a waiting room. They were the subject of their criticism. This is not about comparing yourself to others, as tempting as that might be to do. This is not comparing yourself without context, because that's dangerous. The information, yeah, it's powerful. If you don't know what's possible, you can't aim for the impossible. If this video made you think differently about money, hit the like button for the algorithm. Subscribe to this channel for more honest conversation about income, careers, finances, investing. Oh, and comment salary down below if you think we should talk about money more openly. I want to hear your story about how you got a raise. Maybe even be so bold to share what you make. Thank you so much for watching Hustle and Grind Finance. Until next time, see you in the next video.